can feel like 80 rats in my Marys. Me and Drizzy back to back, it's getting scary. If you fucking with my eyes, just don't come near me. Put some bins all on your head like Jason Terry. Whoa.
Podcast episode 39, 139 to be exact. Actions, man, because it's all about them actions. I don't even want to hear that talking. But subscribe to the YouTube channel below, man. We into it every single Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Let's get right into it. And also, Color Power, you know, Color Power on my neck, Color Power on my wrist. Handcrafted braces made by yours truly. IG at Color Power, CLR _ power, the word power. Man, let's go. Our topics today, man, 6ix9ine and this case. Boy, do I have some things to say. Secondly, we're gonna talk about AB versus the NFL. And lastly, would you rather? Would you rather be feared by all, or would you rather be loved by all? That's some top tier question right there. Man, let's dive right into this 6ix9ine case. Man, I really don't understand this era's logic. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I really don't like the sentiment of how people are really trying to gauge this situation. You have people that's calling him a snitch, in which he is, point blank period. And you have people over on this side trying to justify, you know, the fact that those type of people with negative energy, and I'm not going to jail for a long time for them, and I'm not going to jail for somebody that tried to kidnap me and try to sleep with my mother, my child, and many more. My initial issue with a lot of people and with 6ix9ine is the fact of the matter is, where's the accountability? Where's the accountability? So a year and a half, everybody found it funny. He's trolling real gangsters, real people that really out here and take that code of ethics of the streets for real. Like, it's real. And all this trolling in Chicago, messing with YG, messing with Lil Reese, messing with any name that you could think of, the game, the list goes on. People that's really out here in the trenches, and that really has, you know, probably put blood, sweat, and tears into the streets, and it's really not a game. So my question is, where's the accountability, and how can you even get to getting 47 years without taking accountability for your actions? Because to a lot of people's knowledge and to the world's knowledge now, a lot of people knew 6ix9ine wasn't that type of guy. Yes, it might be sad maybe, but he put himself in that situation. He linked up with them. He got them to show face, and that was one of his faces with his brand. And also having colored hair and with the antics, but the main face of his brand was the brand Treyway. And him hanging around a whole group of Bloods from New York and having ties and things of that nature. And it's just crazy when it gets to the nitty gritty. Now you testifying against everyone and dry snitching, bringing up other people's names. So I want to know how this situation is judged and being. I feel sorry for him. I'm sure a lot of people that was just saying they feel sorry for him was the same people that was wanting him dead for trolling our favorite peoples or our favorite celebrities who have street cred and have street background. Y'all was sitting here like, oh yeah, he's got to get caught. He's going to get got. And a lot of people, I'm be honest, a lot of people predicted this. A lot of people, including myself. But this is what happens when you get mixed into the streets. When people really say that and you don't really understand, just stay away from that. Because in the streets, in the real nitty gritty, it's either kill or be killed, or you're gonna go to jail. And for the ones that are fortunate enough to get out of it, you're fortunate, you're blessed. But it's very rare. And the fact that I feel like it's just crazy. It's crazy that this day and era, people are supporting him. People are saying this and that and the third. Man, oh man. I could understand if it's my enemy or somebody, I wouldn't, but snitching in general, I don't think I can really gauge or understand it, because you put yourself in that situation. In his situation, you put yourself in that situation. So you get to tarnish lives. You get to tarnish people's families and lives for you trying to take a lesser sentence or not get time at all. But all these other people are getting 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 years life in jail over you who's really not bred in this game. You really don't know nothing about this. You a kid that got scared in a tough situation. And it's understandable to get scared in a tough situation, but where's the accountability? You put yourself in that situation. And it's crazy to me that people are really sitting there trying to defend this man. How can you defend that? I don't really, like, I don't understand it. I really don't. And I'm really trying to understand and gauge other people's point of view on the situation. But before you say anything out your mouth, where's the accountability of his actions and trolling and getting himself indicted over the Instagram, over social media, doing all these reckless things, this in which led up to this? I mean, they were already looking at 6ix9ine before they knew anything about all the gangsters that were behind the scenes with him. You are the problem. You are the problem. Everybody can say it's entertaining and it's cool, whatever. And it's crazy because this day and era, you think it's cool to rat on people, to snitch on people when you're a part of the problem, when you're the main one who started this whole situation. You technically hired goons to show face, to be your protection, and also to give you more credibility as an artist. And it's just disrespectful. It's just disrespectful of how he's doing it. It's like you bringing up Cardi B, you bringing up Jim Jones, you bringing up people that's not even involved, but you just bringing up the fact that they may be involved in some gangster or gang related things. Like, what type of person is that? Like, I don't understand how people can just wipe that under the rug. I hear the fact that you guys are talking about, I would snitch too if he was doing, if I got my mother, my child, she was in a situation with these gangsters and they hit my mother, my child, and they kidnapped me and did all these things. Yeah, oh, I see what you're saying. But before we get to that, 6ix9ine didn't have anything to do with what was about to happen. We all knew what was going to happen. So I don't understand why people are acting surprised. I just feel like it's crazy. And a lot of people to say that he can come out and start making music again, like, I don't think he can show face again at all. Because think about this. All these people that you got indicted and put in jail away for a lot of times, for a long time, think about their families and think about what they feel. And I'm not trying to side with them. If they criminals, they criminals. But at the same time, you gotta take accountability for the BS you put out there. Like, let's be real about the situation. You can't just sweep that under the rug, bro. Like, a lot of people want to feel sorry for you because you are intelligent, and he is an intelligent dude. But come on, and this is a prime example of chasing clout and how things can go so left. Cause this feel like a movie. Like, this feels like a movie, and everybody comparing it to New Jack City, and New Jack City is legendary. But this is crazy. This is real life in real time. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I really don't understand it. And I'm just being real. Like, I don't know if it would be a 6ix9ine without the gang related things of that nature, and who he had in the background and what he was talking about in the raps. I don't feel like he would be as relevant as he was. Like, don't get me wrong, he was a marketing wizard, but to a wrong fault. Like, you was getting put in situations where the ops is looking at you, bro. Like, regardless of what you do, they looking at you. They on your watch. They don't. A lot of people don't realize what you put out there. It can be seen. It can be seen. This internet stuff is no joke now. It's no joke. It's 2019, bro. It's 2019. You're making it easier for these feds and cops to get that work done. Like, come on now. Like, man, this situation has just been crazy, and people really trying to justify snitching and trying to sweep things under the rug, man. I just truly don't agree with it. I just don't agree with it because I feel like you have to take accountability. Like, boy, sticky situation, man. Next, man, we're gonna talk about AB versus the NFL. And if you don't know, AB has been through a lot of drama through this whole summer, and in general for a good year, I would say. Got traded from the Steelers, had issues with Ben Roethlisberger and the organization. Gets traded, in which I feel like the Steelers did petty because knowingly AB didn't want to go to the Raiders, but went to the Raiders. Got signed for a ton of money, $30 million guarantee. Loses that whole contract, loses all that money for the actions he had, the helmet thing, cursing out the owner, a plethora of things to lead up to him getting released from the Raiders and losing all of his guaranteed money. And days later, if not that same day, I think that day or the next day, gets signed by the Patriots. And let me backtrack a little bit. Before he got released by the Raiders, it was allegations of sexual assault put on him. Gets released from the Raiders, then gets picked up by the New England Patriots with that assault allegation still in the mix. Plays one game, gets released, another allegation. And to what AB said, I agree with him to an extent. Just like I was saying about 6ix9ine, you have to take accountability for your actions, bro. Like, and in his situation, we're black men in America. We have the toughest job in America. Just being black and also being a male. So you being in this position and you're winning, you're the best receiver in the league. You may go top 10 ever, but you're making yourself look like a total idiot because you going through so many things and just trying to push the envelope with certain people when you know deep down that these people look at you a certain way when they're not thinking about what you can do for them on the field as a person. So knowing that, it's just, I'm not saying shut up or do anything, but can you do it in a more professional way? Just being straight out outlandish is not helping the situation. And I feel like that caused those allegations to come out as well. And just because, people be chasing money. People be chasing money. And I don't want to sit here and say that the assault was a fake. I don't know anything because it's alleged. I don't know. I'm telling you that right now. Prayers to both sides. If it is true, if it's not. But I'm just saying the fact of the matter is you're under a microscope. You're a big public figure out there, bro. Like, you really have to watch how you move, man. And what he said that I did agree with, why is Ben Roethlisberger suspended for 4 games and he has been accused of rape multiple times? And that's many occasions with the Caucasian male in the NFL and in the business spectrum. Why are they not held accountable? But AB gets allegations and gets released from teams and gets slandered and basically can possibly be blackballed from the NFL. But you have certain people who with different skin have done tons of things for them to be in jail, not just wiped under the rug or just 4 games, 6 game suspension, done things that can really affect their future and their families forever. But I'm being pointed out and getting all this slander. And I agree to that point. I understand that point. But my whole thing with AB, he's one of the greatest receivers. You got to give him that credit. But it's like, you really have to. It's not saying that you can't do anything, but we're in the world, man. I'm gonna just be real with you. The black male, they don't want to see us win. So when we win, let's hold our heads high and show them what really black excellence is. Let's respond in a different magnitude, in a different manner, man. Like you have real live fans. You have kids that love you and adore you. You're a role model, man. We gotta move better. Like I understand everything he's saying and it's factual. But you have to move better as a role model, as a person, as a football player, man. You too great, man. You have to hold accountability for your actions. Just like we were saying about 6ix9ine. You have to hold accountability for your actions. If you don't, it's going to keep on trickling down. It's going to keep on messing with your mental for you to have outbursts and do things of that nature, man. I just want to see good positive things happen, man. That's it. That's all. That's all. For AB, it's just so unfortunate, like a huge, amazing talent like that, and you're just showing out, man. And it's really just sad because who knows? Even though he is the great receiver he is, but who knows who wants you? Because this reminds me of T.O., this reminds me of Ocho Cinco, Chad Johnson in the league. Like, how that cockiness and arrogance can take it way overboard and you be out of a job, man. So, prayers to everybody, man. But lastly, would you rather be feared by all or would you rather be loved by all? And I feel like this is a tough question. Because of course, a lot of people would say be loved by all, so you don't, you're receiving love. So it's like, it's not anything wrong. That's cool. But in my point of view, I feel like it has to always be balanced. I feel like it has to be balanced. I don't know which one to choose, but I will tell you in a minute. But fear by all, I feel like fear by all I feel like it may be slightly better than love by all because I don't really want to be loved by all. I want to be loved for the ones who really, truly, genuinely like and know me. I could be, and this doesn't have to say a description, but I could be loved for a lot of things. And, I just don't want just outpouring love. I'd rather be feared by all, I think, in my point of view, because if you really want to think about it, a lot of people won't cross you. You don't have to deal with a lot of situations and the hate. Being feared, it represents more power. And you don't want to just say, yeah, I just want to be in control or anything, but it's a power thing. Like somebody that wouldn't cross you, that somebody wouldn't betray you. And I feel like being feared, it has a different magnitude to it. Being loved by all, I feel like it's a slippery slope. It's dangerous because, for example, let me speak for a celebrity. If I was so-called to be, if I was famous, like I feel like a lot of celebrities, when you're going out, they don't really, even though the fans made you, they don't really like the outpouring love because it makes them not feel normal as a human being. You come up just trying to take a picture and get this moment with this celebrity, but not really engaging with them. But being feared by all, it's a whole nother feeling. It's like you have power and you also can be loved by them. And it's not saying you want to just have somebody to be, like, oh, he's different. You want to mess with him. It's just a sense of power, and I would rather have that power, other than being loved by all and being overwhelmed by the love. Just being real. Hey, but man, every single week, Thursday 5 p.m. Link is below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Malik Faison, man, let's get it. Color Power. October's coming. Get your breast cancer awareness bracelets, man. Let's go, man. I'm on my thing. I'm on my grind, man. Support. Hey, see y'all next week.